For ages in Minecraft, players have longed for new weapons beyond swords, axes, tridents, and bows. Mojang should have added medieval weapons long ago. So, we wanted to lead by example on the Stoneworks SMP and add these for our own glorious players. Through lots of practice and training, our people have discovered how to build forges and have become their very own master blacksmiths. Now they're equipping their armies with the tools of medieval warfare: pikes, katanas, spears! In the world's largest Minecraft server with empires, wars, history, and religions, players can now adopt their very own weapons and fighting styles into their gameplay and cultures. So let's learn how to become master blacksmiths on the Stoneworks Minecraft server, and at the very end, I'll use my own forged weapons in a fight to the death, and then reveal which of these weapons has the best stats of them all. You can join the Stoneworks SMP today, create an empire, start a religion, have your very own dwarven blacksmithing shop. Just enter this IP, play.stoneworks.gg, to start your story. Join the Discord below, take a look at our server store for some awesome perks, and if you want your own Minecraft server, go to our host, Argon Hosting. So first, after you add the IP, we need to see the beautiful textures that our devs created for this. So to turn on our Stoneworks bound resource pack, click the server, go to edit, toggle the resource pack on, and bada bing, bada boom, spear in one hand, the other's got stew. So zip onto the server itself. Right now we are in the lore-filled world of Eldom. You can see this master forge behind me, built by my friend Nathan Pigeonies. What's good, Nathan?
What's up guys, Nathan Venus Pigeonis here. I am the leader of Luxemdev. If you are a new player and you are searching for a country, you can just add me on Discord. Never forget to like the video, subscribe, and for God's sake, turn on the bell, cause it's worth it. Have a good day.
You heard the Chad. Okay, before we get into the weapons, we need to talk about the blacksmithing. Many players, especially those dwarven civilizations that we have created very impressive blacksmithing complexes. But for our purposes, we can start small. To make a working forge, you only need an anvil, some blackstone bricks from the nether, and some lava. Set it up like this: lava in the middle, with blackstone around it, put the anvil in the center of one side, put blackstone walls around the second layer, and then create a little ceiling, and bada bing bada bop, you've got your own little smithy shop. So click the anvil, and you should see this amazing forge GUI that will allow you to forge the medieval weapons in Stoneworks Minecraft. This is the core of the whole blacksmithing experience. Why won't Mojang add this to vanilla Minecraft? It is objectively cool! With 24 new weapons at our disposal, we have a lot to choose from. Here are the recipes on screen now. When you get blacksmithing, you'll need two materials for most of these weapons. There's the primary materials and the secondary materials. The primary are on top, so if you want a diamond mace, you'll need 3 diamonds and 1 iron. Primary and secondary. Pretty easy, you can see them all here in this fancy schmancy graphic. So let's forge 3 things today: the katana, the scimitar, and the spear. I really like the emerald weapons, because when I use their currency, I love seeing the villagers cry. The katana is extremely simple, but very cool. You just put 1 iron bar down for the handle, and 4 emeralds to make the blade. Click this thing, boom, you got a green katana. How much more anime can you get in Minecraft? In ancient Japan, swordsmiths would need to spend years